Hello. Today I will be reviewing this wooden pen. I believe it's wood. Doesn't feel entirely like this, but it's so smooth that I'm not sure. But let's believe the seller that it's wood with additional parts which are made of metal. This pen, it doesn't. It's not on sale under any certain name or number. So basically, you need to type a wooden fountain pen, and this may pop on, for instance, AliExpress, where I got it. It wasn't too cheap, honestly. Still, the price is obviously acceptable. But I paid like over $8, I believe, on AliExpress for this one, or a little bit cheaper because it was on Black Friday sales. So probably a little less than $8. But this pen is amazing. It was the love from the first sight, and because it's so classy, so like traditionally looking, but still kind of exotic, kind of like old school, maybe 17th, 18th century like, or 20th century, early 20th century design, something like this. It is. It's kind of heavy, like not too heavy, but it weighs 34 grams. It is not too long. The length is something like almost 14 centimeters, and the widest part would be 1.4 1 centimeter 4 millimeters. It is clickable. There's a nice click, and the nib is hooded. I also saw this pen in a different version, not only the color version. This one is redwood or mahogany probably, and I also saw this one. I believe it was black, like ebony. And the other version was also with an open nib. The nib was silver. I believe to that kind of design, the nib should be golden to match the golden metal parts. This pen has an amazing nib. This is an EF size, but it feels like writing with a needle. It's so thin and yet so smooth that I'm gonna give you a sample writing in a moment. Right now I want to talk about the clip. The clip is made of metal. It's very stiff. I never used this actually. You can use this pen capped, and let's say it fits. And also this metal part at the end of the body protects the wood from being damaged by putting the cap on, which other pens, wooden fountain pens, may be missing that solution. When it comes to the ink converter, this pen comes with an ink converter. It's kind of like plastic and metal. I filled it with Hero black ink. This is the bigger size of the ink converter. It's probably something like 3.4 or something like this. This is not the standard 2.6. This is wider, so make sure you get this pen with the ink converter, or at least there should be written in the offer what kind of ink cartridges come in, because it can be tricky these days. They produce so many fountain pens with different size, different types of ink cartridges that one can actually lose money if you don't know what's inside. Now the writing sample. Okay, this is a no name. Actually, this is not entirely no name because I know the company name, the factory name. The factory name is Jing. I don't know if I spell it right. If I don't, that's completely okay because I don't speak Chinese. But it's written like Jinxian Wengang Xinmei Pen Factory, something like this. So this sticker was with that name was on the foil which this pen was packed in as it was shipped. So that's the factory name. However, well, we can say it's Jinxian fountain pen. EF nib, and I love this one. It's hooded. When it comes to the ink flow, that's the one I like because it doesn't smudge too much. When it comes to flexing, is it flexing? It's not flexing at all. It leaves one size line. When it comes to writing left to right and so on, directions, very good, doesn't make any difference. The reverse writing, no, don't do it. It is not for reverse writing or drawing. I think the nib is thin enough to just to leave it as it is, writing it in a normal position. Is it for fast writing? I'm gonna just make up some writing as if I was writing fast. Not so much. It's for more like for slow writing. Moderate writing. Yeah, so I love this one. If you want some wooden pen in your collection, something looking beautiful and something which is useful at the same time, grab one. It wasn't too cheap, but it wasn't too expensive either, just low cost, $8. But I saw also that this pen may even go by $30 by other sellers, so just make sure that you get it at the price which is comfortable for you. I think it's so beautiful that it's worth of any price to have it. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, and I will be back with 2 more pens which come from the previous batch from I think June or earlier, but they are calligraphy pens. That's why I didn't really mention them. I haven't mentioned them yet because, well, calligraphy is basically not for everybody. So I'll be back with these 2 sometime soon. Cheers.